Another day, another grind. This time, a trifecta of the elves. I like elves, and I'm trying to play with or practice with Mini Scout. And he is on Skaven, and he will be on Skaven all the time. So, yeah, I try to go for a build where I can, yeah, go for the leadership debuff things and a little bit trying out. So today it's really, you can see I am not on my best behavior here. Yep. You see, I'm going here. I have the Death Hag on a Blood Throne, and I know everyone would say, "What are you doing?" Then also Lockyer Felhard on his flying thingy. Then on the back, two Harpies, and here also Dark Riders with shields, and then a very, very small chaff line and Dark Shards with shields plus Bloodwrack Shrine and another Medusa. Pretty strange build. And on his side, yep, he went for the whole thingy. Warplock Jezzails, Warplock Jezzails, Railgunners, Jezzails, and also here a big old Warp Lightning Cannon. And he is moving on. He has the Tretch, Cravatail, and a Warlock Engineer. So yeah, let's fast forward once again. And this is a very quick one, I can tell you already, because I'm moving in. I'm trying to surround him with my units, moving in a little bit with Lockyer Felhard, and yeah, maybe use the breath attack. Let's fast forward once again. Yeah, trying to surround him, right? And he is moving around. He has his not Jezzails, his Warp Lightning Cannon here, which is shooting in, and I was so focused on my closing in units that I really blundered the Death Hag immediately. Look at that. She is already like 1/4 down on health. I'm moving in and I get more damage onto the Death Hag, right? Really bad playing here. And also Lockyer gets a breath attack. It's not the best because Mini Scout told me I should have gone from the side. So next time, I can tell you already, I did it better, right? And now Harpies moving in, Dark Riders moving in, and those Red Ogres are holding off with the mass here. I can't go through. Pretty nicely done, and I learned here a lot from the replay and from the game. Now I'm moving in slowly but surely. Of course, my Dark Shards can't really shoot in. The Death Hag, yep, she is now running. She doesn't want to go. Ah, that's why. Increased cooldown. I was wondering, and now I learned again what it means, why my spells were on cooldown here. Harpies going onto the, yeah, the Warp Lightning, but it doesn't help. They still shoot. Why? I would think that they probably wouldn't do that here. Well, it is what it is. My riders are already blundered here, and yep, Lockyer is moving in once again, and now you can see a nice breath attack from the side this time. So one thing I can take away from that is that I improved. Here you have it, nice breath attack, pretty well done, but yep, everything else is kind of blundered. We have the Siren of the Red Ruin moving away. The Bloodwrack Shrine also kind of like trying to shoot at everything I can, but it doesn't matter. I got wrecked hard, and yeah, this is what you have to learn as a beginner. And to be honest, Mini Scout, even he said he didn't practice a lot for the last 1 or 2 weeks, but he still have more games than I have on his belt. So yeah, let's fast forward here because there's not much to see anymore. Everything is breaking. My Dark Shards can't even really do enough damage. I'm trying to focus down all the shooting that he has, but in that process get crunched down, and there it is. Yeah, when it comes to value, there is no value on my side. Maybe some harpies here. Other than that, yeah, Locker fell hard even than that. And you can hear in my voice, I'm kind of like, wow, I'm broken. That was the last match for you guys. The other matches went, well, not different in outcome, but maybe sometimes a little bit better. Yeah, of course, the shooting here, you can see a lot of value. And yep, let's get into the next one. So here we are on Forest of Shadow. Mini Scout once again Skaven. I'm on High Elves, and High Elves are pretty high on maintenance, right? You can't really get a good squad, in my beginner humbling opinion, to rival the amount of rats. So I went with Altharion, and then I was thinking like maybe he gets a lot of chaff, so I come with nobles on chariots. And yeah, well, you will see something really nice. So yep, I have Illyrian Reavers over there. They get hunched down here as well. I'm moving in with the nobles, and yeah, the nobles could do a little bit of damage, not enough here. But Altharion now, he will get 100 to 0 in a moment. And sorry for spoilering, but it is what it is. Like, he's flying in. I'm trying to do a couple of shots here, and you can see that. Like left and a little bit of right. Yeah. But he's still like, and I'm trying to cast a heal, and he gets netted. And now look at his HP. He is done. He's done for the match. Like, I can't even do anything. Like, I'm trying to heal him and then move out, as you can see. Yeah, and now on this side here, I have the spearmen kind of ready, but they're not a good engage here. Then those spearmen are fighting the plague monks, and the plague monks will rip those apart. Sisters of Avalorn shooting into the rattling gunner, so nice damage there. But then I forgot that they're kind of like yeah, not on guard mode, so they're moving in too close. Spearmen getting really demolished here by Doomflayers and Plague Monks, and even those Lothern Sea Guards can't really do enough. But here, White Lions of Crace finally fighting the Plague Monks. At least one engage that went really well for me. Also, the Reavers here finally getting through and can jump onto the Rattling Gunners here. Nice charge coming in, and that is damage for sure. And they're broken. They're running, wavering. Nice stuff here. Then I'm also moving in with the nobles once again, but my line is breaking here. And Altharion, yeah, he managed to come back, and he got a couple of heals up. But yeah, that is not what you wanted to see here in the beginning. So this match is basically also pretty much quickly over. Doomflayers here rip apart those White Lions of Crace. I was not prepared for that whatsoever. He was saying he's trying to do something else. Tretch, yeah, now is nibbling on those Lothern Sea Guards with shields. So yeah, and he has support by the Plague Monks. Another cast here. Yep, and this is Altharion the Grim. Didn't do a lot here. But at least I could break down the Jezzails. Wow. That's an humble moment here. Yeah, so I was not prepared for Skaven and shooting. I'm really, really bad at kind of, yeah, dealing with that. I don't know what to do. I know Skaven are not good in, how you say, not good in dealing with calf, so maybe go with more calf. Yep, and the game is done. We can fast forward here. Let's get into the value. Is there any value that I can gather? Not really. You can see everything pretty much not good. And on his side, of course, when you look at that, value like Altharian got deleted almost. Not code deleted, but deleted. And the Flayers as well. Doom Flayers did well. Yep, last match here, and then you can hear my voice probably crumbling. And this was the third match here on Prague. This is Mini Scout once again on Skaven. I am on Wood Elves, and I brought in a little bit of chaff, as you can see, a little bit of shooting. I was thinking, like, when you go here, I was thinking maybe when I have those Way Watchers here, they can deplete the leadership. But I guess I need more leadership, as Mini Scout said. I need more leadership spells and stuff to perform a good outcome here. Sisters of Thorn on the one side, then we have the Wild Hunters of Kurnos and Lost Sylvan Knights. I'm going with Altharian and one Spellsinger here, then typical chaff. On his side, well, he has Poisoned Wind Globadiers, he has Rattling Gunners, another Warp Jezzail here. Very, very heavy, like 2-to-1 in in numbers. And Icket Claw is kind of here. And in the beginning, that's funny, we can fast forward here when he moves up. He didn't notice that, and I'm trying to engage into him. First shots are going down. Orion already pretty low. And now Icket Claw has to move up to his army because there are some units that are trying to take him down, right? Now my shooting is now online, and I'm trying to get maybe a little bit to the side, trying to shoot in. He had to move his Red Ogres and Wolf Rats a little bit on the flanks so I could not focus down Icket Claw. But those shots are nasty. Look at that. My shielded guards, they can't really... they can't do a lot. But the damage was not so high here on this point. Orion now is moving in, trying to deal with the Red Ogres here. So shooting still kind of okay-ish. But one Glade Guard unit already, down. Now Eternal Guards finally met the nice Clan Red with spears, and now they can go back once again. And what cast did he do here? So we have a cast going down here, and Lost Sylvan Knights, they're kind of trying to get to those Warplock Jezzails, but get caught here and can't really push through. Now those Clan Rats coming in and punching that down, and the Wild Hunters of Kurnos went for Rattling Gunners, so at least I could break those. And here's Sisters of Thorn kiting down the Wolf Rats pretty nicely. Now I'm shooting into the Red Ogres here, and my Eternal Gods are trying to deal with that. Orion is also throwing his spears into those, and they're broken, but my front line also broken here. Did break, sorry guys. Wild Hunters of Kurnos trying now to deal with Red Ogres. So my Glade Guards here will get crunched down by those. And this unit, the Lost Sylvan Knights, they're hard to deal for sure when you don't have magic, but it is not enough. Like you can see, also here once again guard mode on, and I'm running after those Red Ogres here all the time. So for the first match, big blunder, and now Orion gets his heal, and he's moving into those Red Ogres. You have Sisters of Thorn now, and I remember I activated some magic, some witchcraft here. Clan Reds with Spears getting poked down a little bit, soaking up all those shots, and yep. Even I have to say that in the first match, Mini Scout was a little bit, yeah, maybe rusty. You could notice that. So now Rattling Gunners are here, and I'm trying to do my best to go for them. The Glade Guard, well, they trying to support Orion, and now Hawkeye's shooting in. We have a nice heal going down, and those Rattling Gunners here really in a bad spot. They're poisoned. Their damage is not really good, but as you can see, it is not enough to go for them. Like, I can't really break them. We have Lost Silver Knights steady with the count of 9. Now I'm trying to go for... Yeah, I'm trying to go for the Rattling Guns anyways, right? But they get probably... No. Now I'm trying to support my unit here. Hawkeye's trying to deal a bit of damage, but I think the Rat Ogres are too strong for them. And, yep, we can fast forward here. Orion is moving in. Gets a big shot into his mouth from Ikit Claw. He could deal with him pretty nicely, and maybe I should have gone for him, but another Warplague Giselle unit still online, and also those Rattling Gunners are now deleting what they are deleting. Yep, those Lost Silver Knights. Yep, that is pretty much a good pick, and now I'm trying to move in with the Sisters of Thorn. They still have a couple of ammunition left, but I'm trying to charge with them to get the best outcome. Here, going for the Warplague Giselles. Orion is here in the middle, and he gets the meaty damage reflection here, plus the Foe Seeker, but armor is low, missile block chance is low, and he is now also going for the Giselles here. Yeah, Orion, let's go. He is on the hunt, but is it enough? I'm not sure. Ikit Claw moving in. Ikit Claw doing his nasty warp thingies, and the Rat Ogres are also moving in, and I guess that for now, yep, we're losing here. Orion is the last man standing, and it is what it is. But that was a better match than the other two. So in hindsight, yeah, more practice is needed. So let's go into the value here, and then we wrap this thing up. Ikit Claw, nice value here for sure, and of course his shooting line is pretty strong, and I don't know how to deal with that. Rat Ogres for sure, and then yeah, my cavalry could perform a little bit, yeah, and also the Way Watchers paid for themselves. Other than that, yeah, shooting was not really there. Orion also blundered, and I don't know, the Spell Singer did do a lot of healing, but no value. So, well guys, for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.